In this video, I will try to survive for 30 days in Dead Rail's Nightmare, the latest update. Where in this version there are many big updates, one of which is a new city, namely Sterling City, which will change the flow of the Dead Rail's game, and of course there are many other updates. I will play in Nightmare mode. This is the mode with the highest level of difficulty. And I only have one chance to live. If I die, then everything will be over. I can't respawn, and I will repeat from the beginning again. Of course, I have a goal for the next 30 days. First, I want to defeat all Uniki buildings, and the most recent is Sterling City. Second, I want to have a full set of armor along with weapons and other boosters. Last, of course, I can't die. Will I be able to complete the challenge? Let's just start the video. On the first day, I spawned behind the train and took 2 available coals because I was using the miner class. I then burned them to make fuel, not forgetting that I would also exchange the gold for money and buy 1 coal and then take some posters for self-defense because on the first day I didn't have any weapons. I found the sheriff building and it seemed like there were already some zombies. I just killed the zombies so I could take the stuff in the middle of the building. Wow, I got a Navy revolver and also left shoulder armor on the first day. I was very lucky. Then I took the zombie's body, which I will use as fuel for my train. Not long after leaving the train, I found a gold stone. I will also mine it because it can be sold quite well, and the money can be used to buy something useful. Not long after 1,000 meters, I found another gold stone. I immediately mined it because on this early day I needed a lot of money, and I saw a farm. I would go there using the Navy revolver because it was late at night. And yes, it was true, there were some zombies waiting for me. Then I killed them all. Then I took the items that were there. Don't forget, I will use a horse to explore quickly. No need to walk anymore. On the second day, I saw a blue house and a gold stone, but I chose to only mine the gold stone because the loot in the blue house was very bad. To minimize the time wasted, I only mined the gold stone, and also tidied up a little what was in my sack, and I will neatly arrange the items that can be sold later. This is the zombie house nest. I will just skip it this time because I don't have any weapons that are good enough to fight them. And remember, this is nightmare mode. I can't be reckless at all. Whoa, there is coal near the safe zone. I will mine it and immediately make coal as fuel so that my sack is not full. I also saw Tesla Lab at kilometer 10,000. It seems this is very rare. Before I dare to raid Tesla Lab, I will prepare myself first by selling the rocks that I mined on the way and items from the previous zombie house. Then I buy bandages to fill my blood until full, because in this nightmare mode, my blood cannot regenerate. After that, I will go to the gunsmith's place using a horse, then buy a rifle and bullets. I will spend my money to buy bullets. It seems that the day is getting dark, and the blue sky indicates that there will be a storm and lightning. I will wait until the next day. Day 3. When the sun just rose, I immediately used my horse to raid Tesla Lab. Don't forget, we will complete the puzzle by putting the parts of the werewolf's body parts starting from the left leg. I also took some valuable loot to sell. Then I took the werewolf torso part, and I will put the parts that are still empty. I also didn't forget to take the rest of the werewolf parts. Don't forget, after everything is installed, I will turn on the power. After this, the zombies will come and target me. After finishing killing zombies, there will be a reward, which is some treasury bonds and electrocutioner. I don't know if there are still zombies left. Fortunately, I can still survive. I immediately got on the horse and headed to the safe zone, then sold the previous items that I took at the Tesla lab because my blood was very low. I decided to buy snake oil until my money ran out, and the rest I bought rifle ammo. Because tonight the moon is big, it's a sign that a big werewolf will appear, and this is nightmare mode. So if I get hit, it really hurts, and I have to be careful. On the right side, there is a coal stone. I will take it quickly, then go back to the train. Not long after leaving the stone mine, there were 5 horseback outlaws, but I only killed one because I was in the range of the horseback outlaw. I will stay in this train until morning so that the werewolves disappear and I can focus on killing the horseback outlaws to get money from selling their bodies at the sheriff's safe zone. Since my sack looks almost full, I will arrange the bodies of the horseback outlaws first. Then I will use the coal we mined earlier as fuel. Then I will continue. Then on the way, I found a zombie house nest. It seems that this is a fairly large zombie house because there are several banks. This time I have prepared to bring a rifle, and there is a horse that will help in the raid on this zombie house. I did not forget to take the code that fell from killing zombies then. I will collect zombies by running towards them using a horse, then I can kill them casually. Because I was hit by an outlaw zombie, I drank 1 snake oil so that my blood was full. I did not expect how many zombies there were here, and my bullets were running low. It seems that the zombies in this city are finished. It's time for me to take rewards at every bank in this city by using the code that was teardropped by the zombie. Each bank also has its own code and different rewards, so we have to look for each code and then try to enter the code. Who knows, it might be correct. I didn't realize there were still zombies roaming around. Probably because it was nighttime and it was clear that there would be zombies respawning near me. Wow, in this bank I got enough gold to sell in the next safe zone, but I don't see any treasure bonds in this bank. Day 5. Still in the same zombie city, and this is the last bank I took. It seems like the rewards in this bank are very abundant. I just want to take the gold. Then I went to the church to check if there were any items that could be taken. Oh no, it seems like there is nothing in the church here. I continued to the train because I had been here too long. I will speed up the video and you can see how many meters this train has traveled. Finally, I arrived at the 20,000 meter safe zone. I rushed to sell my valuable items because the sack was full. I got a lot of gold bars and other items. It seems like I'm really lucky because I got a lot of money after only 20,000 meters. After selling everything, I didn't forget to sell the outlaw's body so I could get more money. Because it was already nighttime, I decided to relax in the safe zone while selling the body of the outlaw from earlier. Then, of course, I would buy quite a lot of snake oil and rifle bullets for tomorrow. Day 6. Since I have prepared myself to kill the zombies, I will continue to advance until I find the zombie nest house that I will raid there. I immediately found a fairly large zombie nest, and I immediately attacked so as not to waste too much time, and I still had plenty of bullets to kill all the zombies there. This time I killed the zombies pretty quickly, but there are still zombies in the house, which is very annoying. I went to the church, and it seems like this church has no items, just like the church at 10,000 meters. But that's okay. There's still a bank that I haven't looted. Without thinking, I took all the items in this bank. Then I went straight back to the train because it turned out there was only one bank available in this zombie nest. I will also organize my belongings so that my sack is not full. I forgot that my train's fuel was almost out. I hurried because the time showed that it would soon be nighttime. Wow, today is a big moon. That's a sign that werewolves will appear, and I don't want to take any risk, so I immediately headed to the train to start the journey. After 4,000 meters, I found Fort Constitution, and the problem is it's still 3 a.m., and werewolves are still coming to my train, so I'll stay here until tomorrow morning. On the 7th day, I was surprised that there were outlaws around Fort Constitution. I immediately killed them because the main goal was to raid Fort Constitution until it was finished. Not long after entering Fort Constitution, I was immediately greeted by zombies, and there were several zombies carrying weapons. I would keep my distance to fight them all. After a few minutes, I killed the zombies in the barracks. I went straight to one barrack that had loot. Then I took the rifle ammo and didn't take the bandage because I still had a lot of snake oil left. I didn't forget to take the leader's key from Fort Constitution to open the supply depot which contained the bonds that I would take. After taking the bonds, I will not forget to exterminate the outlaws of Fort Constitution who are waiting outside using the cannon available in the tower. And I killed the rest using a rifle because if I fought face to face, I would die because there were quite a lot of outlaws and I was only one person. After killing all the outlaws or zombies, I will take their bodies to use as fuel. I immediately ran the train to the 30,000 meter safe zone to sell all the valuable item I got from the zombie nest and some outlaws. It was getting dark and a big moon appeared. A sign like before that werewolves would appear and I would stay in the safe zone while selling the goods I had brought. After selling all the items, including the outlaws, I will only buy 2 bottles of snake oil because I still have a lot of stock for my snake oil. Then I will use the remaining money to buy bullets until my money runs out. Wow, I'm surprised there are so many werewolf bodies that can be sold. So I'll take some bodies and sell them while waiting for morning in this safe zone. On the 8th day, I found 2 more corpses and sold them and went to the general store to buy a chest plate. I forgot there were still 3 valuable items in the train. I immediately took them and sold them. I will use the remaining money to buy coal. After taking all the coal, I went straight to my train and burned 2 coals so that my train's fuel was full and I could calmly go to 40,000 meters. Not long after, there was a very small zombie nest. I immediately brought my horse and killed all the zombies there using a rifle. Lastly, I killed the zombie that was carrying the code. I didn't forget to take the code, then went to the bank to enter the written code. It seems that the amount of loot you get depends on how big or small the zombie nest is. Then I tried to go to the church, and this time I hit the jackpot. I got 2 crucifix items and 1 holy water, which is very useful for filling bullets for weapon number 4, electrocutioner. After arriving at the train, I immediately put my things back together. It seemed like it would be night soon, and yes, tonight was a big moon again. The werewolves would appear. Let's go to the next unique building, because I already have a full set of weapons and armor. On the 9th day, I sold my valuable items to get money. Then I rushed to the doctor to buy snake oil until my money ran out, because this time I was fighting werewolves and vampires in the castle, and I had to be really alert and careful. When I arrive at the castle area, a vampire will approach me, and I will calmly kill him. After that, I will try to enter the castle holding a bottle of snake oil to escape on the horse that I have left in front. I collect the werewolves by running towards them. Then I will try the electrocutioner weapon. Wow, only 2 shot. The werewolves are very dying and I just have to kill them using a rifle. I killed werewolves and vampires until late at night, and luckily it was just a normal month where zombies would appear. But I had a feeling there would be a lot of zombies, to kill them using a rifle. Here I reduce the contrast of the video, and you can see for yourself how many zombies there are. This is the time after I collect the zombies. I will refill the electrocutioner bullets by dropping the gun down. Then I will throw holy water. After I had ridden the horse for quite some time, morning finally came, and I could take my electrocutioner, which had its ammo refilled. On the 10th day, I managed to kill all the vampires and werewolves in the cast. I immediately went inside, not forgetting to take the vampire knife and the bonds that were there. Then I didn't forget to go to the next room because this room has the best equipment, starting from weapons, ammo, and boosters. After I take all the rifle ammo, I will go to the lower room, which is like a library containing valuable gold bar items and bonds too. I will take them very happily. I also didn't forget to go to the room below to get the bond and fill up the sack so that when I arrived at the safe zone, I could sell it. I didn't forget that I needed to buy more snake oil, because almost half of my stock of snake oil was almost used up fighting the werewolves and vampires in the castle earlier. I don't forget to fill the train's fuel tank so that it is always full before I start using the train again. I will stop here. It seems that tonight is a big moon and werewolves will appear, and I also saw a group of outlaws that I will kill all of them later, and then I can sell them for money just in case. The 11th day, after morning had arrived, I immediately got on my horse and immediately killed all the outlaws. Not forgetting that I also took all their bodies. After collecting all the bodies, I immediately went back to my train and arranged the outlaw widows on the railroad fence. After 5,000 meters, I found a fairly large zombie nest. I prepared myself to kill all those zombies using my rifle and my courage, because I had a booster to support me and lots of bullets. It seems like the full moon night has arrived. I will cover the bank area with wallpaper because there will be a lot of wolves coming. If it is not covered, like I will die quickly here. On the 12th day, I looked for the code to open the bank, and I also visited the church to look for some items that would be useful in the future. Next, I will open the bank with the code that has been written. The loot in this bank is quite good. I also only took the gold one because the supplies for the raid were still very abundant. Then I looked for a zombie body that contained the code to open the second bank in this zombie nest. Amazingly, it seems true that the bigger the zombie nest, the more loot I will get. I then went back to the train to continue to the next safe zone, and I was able to sell the items in my sack. I arrived at the 50,000-meter safe zone and sold all my stuff, and the results were very surprising. This was the most money I had ever gotten in one loot. After taking the money from selling the item, I immediately bought some rifle ammo supplies and bought stock for my snake oil. I almost forgot I had 5 outlaws on my train fence, so I sold them to buy more snake oil. It seemed that it was already nighttime. I didn't forget to buy the remaining money to buy rifle ammo. Then I went back to the train to get some coal that was still there to be used as fuel. On the 13th day, I passed all the houses on the road because I was going to focus on finding unique buildings. Not long after that, I found Fort Sterling, which I was going to raid straight away. I also took the treasury bonds that are in every house. This is normal in easy nightmare mode. There must be treasury bonds. Don't forget that in one of the sheriff's buildings there will be a torch available. I will take it because it is needed to light the dynamite. Then I went to the church to get the treasury bonds and jade tablet to open the secret room in the Fort Sterling cave. After that, I put the torch in front of the wooden gate, which was still tightly closed, and I took dynamite to light it, then put it under the wooden gate so that it would open. Then I started to explore the cave. It turned out there were zombies carrying dynamite. I had to be very careful because if I got hit by the explosion, I could die immediately. Zombies and skeletons will keep coming, but my main goal here is to find the other parts of the jade tablet. Next, I continued to kill little by little the zombies or skeletons roaming around this cave, so that later when I took the valuable items that were available, I could do so calmly. Then I felt that everything was finished. I immediately dropped the contents of my sack along with the torch and dynamite that was there, then waited for it to explode so that I could open the wooden carriage. Here I don't know if this is a bug or what, but my one jade tablet just disappeared, and I could only continue to take the remaining jade tablets, as well as the strange mask, and several other valuable items. Not long after I took the strange mask, I was attacked by a group of werewolves and also zombies. I didn't forget to use my snake oil because it could make me run faster. It seems that outside the cave it has become night. And I don't want to stay still in this cave because tonight is the vampire month. I explore the cave while killing the werewolves that are still there. Then I tried to use strange mask to enter the body of a dead werewolf to wake him up and become my ally to help kill the vampires that respawned in the cave. After a few minutes, I killed the vampire gangs, not forgetting the werewolf that I revived using the strange mask. It turned out to be very helpful in fighting the vampires. On the 14th day, I went down the cave to retrieve my strange mask. Then I returned to my card and arranged the things I brought from the Fort Sterling cave. I'm not going to raid any zombie houses here because I already have quite a lot of valuable items that I can sell from the Fort Sterling cave, and I'm focused on getting to the 60,000 safe zone. It seems that tonight will be a thunderstorm and lots of zombies will come. After I arrive at the safe zone, I will immediately sell the items in my sack while waiting for the next morning. Day 27. After fighting zombies for quite a long time until late morning and selling all the items that were still available on the train, I got a lot of money. Then I bought half of my money for snake oil. I also didn't forget to buy another set of right shoulder armor so that the damage I get from zombies can be reduced. I will spend the rest of the money to buy rifle bullets, Then I will go to the train to make another trip. I didn't forget that I still had some coal left to help fill up the train fuel until it was full before leaving. As soon as I arrived, I immediately filled my train with coal because it was almost running out. I don't forget to sell the valuable items I got from attacking zombie nests. Because I still have quite a lot of snake oil, I only bought a few, and I will spend the rest of the money to buy rifle ammo because I will prepare to defeat the Tesla lab boss. After riding about 1,000 meters with my train, I found a small zombie nest. I was going to kill them all, but it seemed like it was getting dark, and tonight the big moon would see a lot of werewolves appear. I didn't want to take the risk, so I spent the night on the train until the next day. Day 29, after morning arrived, I immediately killed the zombies outside with a rifle and used an electrocutioner to make it faster. After I finished killing the zombies, I immediately opened the safe with the code that I had memorized, because it was almost the end and there were no more safe zones. I only took the treasury bonds. I will also fill the electrocutioner bullets by throwing a bottle of holy water. Then I will return to the train and start the journey again to the zone where the outlaws are. I have arrived at the place where all the outlaws are. It seems that tonight the moon will turn red, a sign that vampires will come in large numbers because this is already at a distance of 70,000. I don't want to take any risk. I will kill the vampires on this train while waiting for the next day to attack the outlaws. Day 30, I started killing the outlaws who use turrets. And advanced my train across the bridge. Wow! The damage of the outlaw using the turret is very large, and I did not forget to use my snake oil to fill the blood. Back then, killed the outlaw again. I think it's done. I then turn crank, then wait for 4 minutes. After activating Crunk, the outlaws will attack and the Tesla lab boss will appear. I have to be careful because if I get hit, I could be thrown. I used electrocutioner to make his blood die, but it wasn't enough. Then I'll go up so the Tesla lab boss can't attack me. Finally, I beat Tesla boss and now I will wait until time runs out. Thank you everyone who has watched until the end. If you like content like this, don't forget to like and subscribe.